It is a very hot and very sunny day. We are in Evesham today for the Battle of Evesham. It's a reenactment event for we go like every year, and I never remember who's involved. It's like Simon de Montfort and someone else, and there's a battle. It was medieval times,
yes,
and it's really cool. There's kind of a living history bit. Ooh, hang on, no. Try not to get in the way of people. Trying to find our way to the event. They've kind of changed the layout this year, so wandering around trying to find it. Yes, so there's a reenactment, like a battle reenactment. That's kind of like the main event. There's a living history area with lots of reenactors. There are stalls, various not performances, but like little shows and stuff like that going on. It's very cool, so I thought we'd bring you along and show you what it's all about. But it's very warm today. So I've got the hat, got the sun lotion on. Got to be protected in the sun, you know. Just stay safe out there. Mark refuses to wear sun lotion. I have to really force him to wear some. Right, so let's head in. Okay, so this is the area with all the stalls selling a variety of wares. There's always very, very interesting stalls here. We've got some mead. Do you like mead? Oh, there's always people selling bows. I would love to do archery. I keep meaning to do it. I'll never get round to it. Maybe next year. Armour and swords and shiny metal things. This bit is the living history bit, which is definitely my favourite of the whole event. I like the stalls. They're always really interesting, but I do love this bit. You know, you get to see how life might have been back then in medieval times. I mean, it does look cosy, doesn't it?
Of course he's having a bath. Amazing.
Hello.
Can I have a finger?
You're doing it close back now.
No pity.
Oh, look at these people. Oh, hello.
Mail on there, and the mail on that helmet is riveted mail, which means each individual ring is riveted shut. It is a lot stronger. Right? Now the mail is your main layer of defence from your back. If you're just wearing a mail shirt, and this gentleman here charging down on his war horse, right, gets his sword, gives me a good thwacking to my shoulder blade. Thwacking is a technical term. It's going to break the bone underneath because I've got no padding. You break my collarbone, I can't use my sword, I can't use my shield. I'm effectively out of the battle. So the padding, the gambeson, is there to absorb the blow underneath the male. She's being stubborn. There you go. Right. This gives me some protection to my head. Not much. Mainly, it's a protection against the slashing blows. Right. A good strike to the head. This gentleman here, this yeoman of England, charging down on his war horse called Dobbin. Right. So I've got no imagination. He's got an axe called Eric. Eric is driven manfully over and stamped on my head. This is about as much use as a piece of cream cheese. It's going to start here and you're going to finish about here, right? It won't stop it. Male is not that good. A male without any padding underneath is even worse, right? It won't, but it will protect you from a dancing blow. Shot down here, if you imagine I'm wearing my gambeson and wearing my mail, I've now got 3 layers of protection on my shoulder. And it sits in there like that. Yeah, and
The sort of the archaeology, forensic science area. So I've always had a bit of an interest in the bony remains. So it was a bit of a natural leap from being interested in that to doing this.
So that gentleman on screen was part of this group, the Tournay group. They're a reenactment group all around the country, it seems. Super interesting. He was great. Loved everything he was talking about. And then we talked to the doctor, who's not a real doctor, but he is obviously interested in all the medieval medical stuff. That was super fascinating. Oh my gosh, some of the crazy looking implements. So yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. That's why I love the living history bit, because you get to learn all of this cool information. You get a little bit of insight into how life was back then. So we're just gonna probably wander around again in this bit. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. How are you doing, Mark?
I am also hot.
It's hot.
But it's fine. We have a hat on.
There's some more living history people all around here. They're being sensible and staying in the shade, most of them. I feel sorry for the ones that are going to be fighting.
It doesn't matter that it's hot. There are knights and horses and knights. So it's awesome.
If you're too good for me, then I'll just go, okay.
This year they have grouped together all the food stalls, which actually is very handy because it's all in one place. We've got drinks, Mark's got his tea.
And Pepsi.
On a day like this, I don't know how he does
and
it.
an oasis, but very important to have a tea.
So yeah, all sorts of food, snacks, drinks, if you are so inclined. Yeah, so like burgers, sausages, samosas, they look good. Chips, yeah, and it seems to be a good selection. Oh, noodles.
Time to get a good spot to watch the battle.
These amazing dresses. One day I will make myself, attempt to make myself a medieval dress. I think that'd be amazing.
Of medieval times. What's that? The Battle of Evesham? Yes.
Ooh, look at this adorable dog. There's so many dogs that come here, by the way. If you love dogs, you will love Evesham because loads of people bring their dogs and they're so cute and lovely. So the reenactors are getting ready for the battle now. They are getting dressed, getting their armour on. There are many, many layers. Honestly, I don't know how they do it in this sort of heat. It's always hot. Battle of Evesham is always on a very, very, very hot weekend, and they're wearing like a bazillion layers. But they're dedicated, and it's amazing to watch, and I'm glad they do it because it's just really, really wonderful to see.
Go now, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And turn around, go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're a bit biased because we do kind of know a few of them, but the House of the Twin-Tailed Lion is our favourite reenactment group here at Evesham. I think they're the main reenactment group in Evesham anyway, so but yeah, they're amazing. They're getting ready there for battle, getting their armour on. Putting armour on is definitely a 2 or 3 man job. Not something that you can easily do oneself. I mean, look at that. I think he's already got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 layers on. And that's not it. Brave souls. Brave souls, these people doing this in this weather.
So I'm just doing the practice piece.
Wow.
Amazing.
Hunting scenes were very popular, you see.
That's gorgeous.
That's quite a few years old, that one.
How long have you been doing this?
Look at that chunky baby. Look at that chunky baby. Oh, meatball. So cute. Some reenactors there, waiting to come onto this field.
In a few minutes, the armies will take the field. De Montfort's
many
men
people.
will be facing us, and the Royal Army will have their backs to us.
So where am I leading it? We're going to that far corner. Where? Okay, where just about this. That's off.
You can go on.
Say again.
You can go on.
Right.
And indeed, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Simon de Montfort at the head of his cavalry with his infantry behind.
Oh, Simon de Montfort! Order to move! Oh God! And de Montfort! God and de Montfort! God and de Montfort!
We don't know how de Montfort divided his troops up. It may have just been one big solid mass of troops, because his objective was to punch his way through the royal troops and escape. But maybe at the start he would have lined his troops up in the traditional way, facing the enemy, So each can size up the other. It's a swirling melee, and as we saw in our reenactment at Lewis earlier on today, once you get engaged in a cavalry melee, all control is lost, every man for himself. Now de Montfort leads by example.
Now, as so often in medieval combat, the fight is arranged into what's called 3 battles. This is the 3, the centre, a left and a right flank. And it means that the whole fight can be moved around with a lot more speed and ferocity. Look at the way they're engaging in there. Engage at the gallop.
And again, very conscious of the fact that if they dissolve into chaos, they're not going to be tactically useful on the battlefield. So the cavalry fighting away there, and already the lines of infantry are starting to disengage so they don't get too exhausted at the start. Now this is interesting, so it shows that de Montfort's first probing attack against the royal line has failed. And in fact, the royal troops took the initiative by coming forward down the crest of Green Hill, almost to tease the baronial troops, say, come on if you think you're hard enough. Well, they did come on, and it doesn't look like they were hard enough. So the de Montfort troops are now withdrawing to their original line. Yes, some people call this battle the murder of Evesham, not the Battle of Evesham, and we'll see why as the battle reaches.
The main battle is done, the reenactment. Lots of very, very hot, sweaty, tired reenactors, bless them. I don't know how they do it, I really don't. Running around in all that armour and, you know, smacking each other around and, oof, amazing. But yeah, it's always great fun. I do love the battle. So the event is finishing in a few minutes, so we're just going to have a last wander. Ooh. And yeah, call it a day. Right, this is the last of it. One last look, and then we're done. It's over far too quickly. We didn't get here until the afternoon, but still, it's so much fun. We love coming here. I don't think I'll do this Saturday because I saw pictures of yesterday and it was so busy, and it was quite scary, so I don't think I'll be doing Saturdays, but Sundays are perfect for me. Had a brilliant time.
Very good. Warm, but very good.
Always hot. Every year though, I'm always like, I really want to do reenacting, but then I think about the commitment involved and the heat, and also I'm not like, I always don't like being super accurate with stuff. Like when I had my vintage, like when I wear my vintage clothes, I like to put a little bit of a twist on it, so I don't like to be completely accurate, and they wouldn't like that. They would get cross with me because I'd be like customizing things and making it look a bit different, putting a bit of a twist on it, so they wouldn't like me. I think though I would like to be one of the cavalry people on the horse. I love that. Or an archer. Okay, yeah, maybe I could do that.
You don't have to wear big plate armour or anything like that if you're an archer as well. You'd like...
Yeah. One year I will do it when I find the time to be able to commit to regular training, meetings, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's all good. I really want a shield and some helmets. But yeah, so that was just a little kind of insight into what this event is like. Mark just stood there in the back.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, it just looked funny with like my ginormous hat and you're kind of like hiding behind it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that little peek into what the event is like. Definitely come down if this is your sort of thing, because you will love it, honestly. Tewkesbury is the other big one, and there are some down south, but this one and Tewkesbury are the main ones we go to. Yeah, definitely check it out because it's great fun. So yeah, well, we're gonna go now. Sorry, my hat keeps obscuring it.
Say goodbye.
So, bye.
It's been nailed shut.